Hey there, Mr. Nelson. Good morning. Welcome, construction class. Today, I'm going to do a video for you on how to put the location of your doors and windows. Because once you start framing, you're going to not need to know where your doors and your windows go. So I'm going to tilt this down. The only thing you're going to need for this, to do this, is you're going to need one of your 8 foot or 8 inch 2x4s. And then also it's going to be helpful. You're going to need your layout jig to get going on this. And I'll show you how we're going to do this. So I'm going to tilt this down to start off with. There we go. There we can see pretty well right there. Okay. So what I'm going to want to do here is tilt this down just a bit more, a little bit much. There we go. Better. So what I first want to do here is I'm going to put my 8 foot 2x4, 8 inch 2x4 in here in the jig, just like that. Take that in there. And then I'm going to want to mark off here where the layout lines are on here. And I'll show you why in just a moment, because we're going to use these openings here and transfer them for our doors and our windows. So it's going to make it a little smoother if we have those items on. It's going to make it easier to frame it if we keep everything at either 32 inches wide or 48 inches wide or 64 inches wide for windows or 80 inches, those numbers right there. So I'm going to start right there at the 0 and then come over here at 16, at 32, at 48, at 64, and 80. You can even come down here if you want to and do it on one of the flat sides. So just going through and following through with my lines. There we go. Okay, so now I've got my lines followed through there. I have to say I looked at the last video and it was a little bit hard to see the lines that I drew on there. So I went through and I darkened all the lines. Hopefully you can see them a little bit better in this video than you could on the last one. So again, here's my plan. This is the part that I have drawn out, and this is what I'm trying to transfer onto here. So for instance, I have a window right here in this wall, sort of looking out over the porch, but letting in light into this room. I also have a window here on this wall over here, and then I'm going to have another window here that's right there, so forth, and a window in the back there. I'm going to have the front door is going to be right here. You can see that. And then I'm also going to have a side door over here, a back door on the side over here. So I'm going to start with the layout of these items first. Let me tilt that up a little bit so you can see better. There we go. Okay. So when I lay this out, I can see that for my 32, I can actually lay this across here. I'm going to just have the opening here be 32 inches. So I'm sort of splitting the difference between this side right here and this wall right here. So I'm going to come here and make a mark there. And then I'm going to make another mark here on this side as to where that is. So I'm going to just go right there, and I'm going to go right there. And then I'm going to write in here door. So I remember this is where a door goes, right in the front there. So when I start framing this, I'm going to make a very small wall here, and we'll go over how to do that later on. But first off, we're just talking about putting the layout here. Now for this particular wall, there's going to be a 2x4 that's going to, one wall is going to come over here, then this wall is going to butt into it. That's how I'm going to frame this one out. So I'm going to lay this back here. I'm going to actually move it back a little bit so I can make my marks in here. And then I'm going to just have well, we can go with a 48-inch window. I'm going to have a window that goes from this mark here to this mark here. So I can also bring it up here. So I just made a mark from here to here, from there to there. So that's 16, 32, 48 inches. So this is going to be a 48-inch window that's on this side. Now I'm going to do this wall over here. Same method. I'll pull back over here so you can see a little bit better. See my markings on the side there, that's 16, 32, 48, 64, 80, 96. So I'm gonna have this window go from here. I'm gonna have this one be a 32-inch window on this side. I'm gonna make a mark here and a mark here. Now for these two areas right there and right there, I wanna write in there that it's the window. Window. And then the same over here, I'm going to write window. And really simply, the reason I do that is because I'm going to start going all around here, then I'm going to do some other work, and I may not get back to this for a day or so, or a couple days, and it just reminds me as to where these items are on my plan. Now, you just saw me do a door, you saw me do a window, you saw how I use this jig right here. So thinking about that, where the placement's going to be, go around and start putting in your doors and your windows all around your framework and do your interior doors. So I'm going to have a door here, I'm going to have a door here, and then another door here coming in. This one will swing out that way, that'll swing there, and that will swing against that wall right there. So those will be my interior doors. I have one more that I'm going to put on there. So I'm going to do the interior doors now. Why don't I go ahead and do one of these? This particular door, I'm just going to have, because we're going to have two pieces here, I'm going to line this up. This is going to be one side of my door. And then my other side, I'm going to have 32 inches wide, is going to come to right here. So I just put this against it because I'm going to have two pieces of this against the side there. Then this is going to be my door. And then I'm going to do the same over here on this one. This wall is going to come in. Then I'm going to have another wall coming over here. And then this door is going to go all the way to the side. Actually, it looks like this one's got to come in a little tighter. So this particular wall is going to be all the way over. I'm going to have a door from right there to right this wall right here. So it's going to be, this wall is going to have to start. And so again, I'm going to put a door right there. And I do want a door here. So I'm going to make a mark and then come over here 32 inches and then come and make a mark there. This is my other door. So I have my 3 interior doors already marked off. Then I got to start working on the windows. So that's how you go about laying out for where your doors and your windows are. Then in the next couple of videos we're going to go over is how to actually start doing your framing and measuring all that out. All right? Have some fun with this.